forgot about the war until I retired. It seemed after I'd done my engineering work, my memories reverted back to the earlier war days a lot. As you get older, the younger things begin to surface more, just naturally. But being a war, why, that's far greater than. And pretending it wasn't there wouldn't make it go away. The Army officials pulled me out of my company. They wanted to form a pipeline company to provide the 100-octane gasoline to the fighters and bombers. The rest of my company then was kept intact, and they were sent to England, and they ended up in the initial battle at Normandy. When I put fuel in 25 B-24s and then see only 22 or 21 of them come back, I'd feel that when I was putting the gasoline in the plane, wondering, is this guy going to come back?
When the first guy shoots at you and that bullet goes right past your ear, it's a whole different ball game. It's all brand new again. You're back in the beginning because you're saying to yourself, well, what am I be doing here? They're trying to kill me. We were all quiet after that. We looked at each other, and you know what went through our minds? I wonder how many guys we just killed. They're bringing the bodies back of all these guys that were killed. We didn't have body bags in those days, and so they stick each body in a mattress cover and throw them in the back of a 2.5-ton truck and haul it to the rear. So we're going up and we're seeing these bodies going back. It made you wonder, hey, am I going back that way shortly? At the VA, they tell you if a guy saw a dead body, he has post-traumatic stress. And we saw thousands of them. I've had the psychiatrists, they sent me to 4 of them, incidentally, to VA, to find out what I had. And they said, we can't call it post-traumatic stress. We don't know what to call it because of all of the stuff that you got involved in. We knew the rule in World War II was you stayed there till it was over with, or you got shot, or you were killed, one or the other. We didn't get any welcome home stuff or anything like that, so I took my barracks bag and got on the bus, and I was holding on to the strap and holding my barracks bag, and I was limping a little bit yet, so I limped onto the bus, and there was a crowd of people on there, and there was a young girl sitting there right in front of me, and she got up and she said, "Soldier, take my seat." I always said that was the best homecoming I ever had.
There were 800,000 Americans being assembled for the invasion of Japan. The Normandy invasion, which we thought was big, that was 250,000. The Japanese were training women and children down to age 12 how to kill an American soldier with a bamboo spear. I was in this tent waiting for the invasion of Japan. The lieutenant stuck his head in our tent door and said, "They've just dropped a huge bomb on Japan." It said it obliterated the entire cities with one bomb. We knew we wouldn't have to invade. It was very important because we were losing so many men.
We're on the invasion of North Africa. We landed in French Morocco, and for so many years we said nothing. So beginning after 50 years, we decided that we better be saying something. I get mad at some of the World War II veterans because some of them are sitting on their hands not doing what they ought to be doing. I got a medal here, greatest generation. I said, well, it isn't going to be the greatest generation. I'm afraid that one day we're going to be called the worst generation. And the reason I'm saying that is because we were taught to kill the enemy. They're going to vilify us, is what they're going to do. I won't be here to see it, thank God, but they're going to do that. Normandy invasion, Belgium, Holland, and we were told that we didn't know how to fight. And they told us that our trouble was we did not learn to hate the enemy. So they said, you start hating the enemy. The SS particularly used to put people and animals in a barn and set it on fire, lock it up and set them on fire. Our job was to get those people out of the barns. We said that we were savages during the fight and we were humans when the fight was over. And we go from savage to human to savage to human. It's not good to say it that way, but that's exactly the way it was. And I hope somebody stands up for what we did for the world. I hope somebody stands up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Most everyone knows the war, seen documentaries, and so the challenge was to create something fresh and interesting about the war and provide new insights, especially through the eyes of two veterans, because many times it's broad or talks about only specific battles instead of really showing how a veteran or how a soldier feels in the war.